So you know the way you guys were like, oh, don't comment, people are gonna get pregnant, people are gonna get married. Don't. Some of us got dumped. Good morning. I don't even know I've started this video with a good morning. Well, hi guys. The reason why I started with a good morning is because I woke up quite early to do this video before I go to work. You can imagine the hassle, but we must find a way to balance it. Anyway, please make sure you subscribe to the video if you like it. Actually, you're only going to like it if you watch to the end, so make sure you watch to the end and hit the subscribe button, right? Just put a ring on it. I mean, well, before I ramble, because I have like 15 minutes to do this, I just wanted to come here and speak about relationships. So it's Udaku time, or rather gossip time, with regards to relationship, and just how, from my own personal view, how things should be. So yesterday I happened to be speaking to a friend, right? And the one thing that came up was he or she, right? Let's give this person a name, Mary. Mary was feeling like she's not in the right space with the person she's with. And this brought about like a familiar story to me, because it happened to me in the same way, but well, I wasn't the one. I was more or less the victim. Let me not call myself a victim. I'm the one who was in this. I was not the one in this predicament, right? There was someone else in this predicament, but he happened to be in a relationship with me. So what came about from this was that Mary is not feeling like she's in the right space with the person. Maybe she rushed into things and all that. And this happened to me earlier last year, actually. And well, I happened to have been seeing this person from 2019. Not seeing them, but we were talking, right? And then 1, 2, 3 things led to a different thing, and then COVID happened. So you know the way you guys were like, oh, don't COVID, people are gonna get pregnant, people are gonna get married. Don't. Some of us got dumped. But not necessarily dumped, because I felt like the situation that this person was trying to put me in at that particular time was not conducive for me, right? And in the same case with what Mary is going through. So this person apparently felt like he wasn't sure about what he was feeling, right? And the talk came about, and there was no, like, he wasn't sure about what he wanted and all that. And I was like, listen, my brother, bye. So the reason why I'm bringing about the story while telling it from my point as well, as much as I wasn't the victim, I was the victim, okay? Or victim is such a bad one. As much as I was the one on the other side of this blade, right? I more or less understood this person from Mary's story, right? And what Mary wanted was to ask what she can do, right? Should she tell this person, oh, I'm not really feeling it, can we be friends first, or can I just not be your girlfriend and all that? And initially my response was, well, this person is not in a good space at the moment, so you shouldn't really be but again, I stopped and I was like, no, actually, you need to love yourself more, right? You as a person need to be in a place where you feel you're comfortable with the person that you're with. You feel like you're satisfied with the situation and how things are. You need to feel like, I'm not forcing myself to tell this person that I love him, or I'm not forcing myself to call this person baby, honey, sweetie, mpenzi wangu peremende, you know? So my takeaway from that was, tell the person now. Don't wait to tell this person 10 months later into the relationship that, oh, I'm not feeling you anymore, or I'm not in the same space as you are with me, right? And looking back, I'm just grateful that it happened to me earlier in the so-called relationship with the person than waiting for it to happen later on, right? Well, to some extent it helped me heal faster, because you're not so in deep with this person at that particular time. You're more or less just still trying to figure out what you feel. But the problem with me is I love too deeply and too quickly, and it's stupid. But that's who I am. I can't take it away from myself, you know? So I feel like Mary's situation, the person she's within in a relationship, let's call him Eric. Eric is more like me, right? When you like someone, you're sure that you really like this person, right? But Mary needs time, which is the case of the ex-boyfriend that I'm speaking about in this video. And just coming to a point where you realize, first of all, coming to a point where you realize you're not in the same space as this other person should be one thing that you're really proud of, and you should take action on it immediately, because Mary has been feeling like this for a while, right? But she's been brushing it off, saying, oh, maybe things will happen. If you're not in it from this step, from the moment you say let's go, then I think it wouldn't really happen later on. You need to be in a space where you feel like you love this person. And like I always say, I think I'm a biggest advocate of love yourself first before you can love the other person. You can only afford to give love purely and freely to the next person if you yourself feel like you love yourself enough. So it's not about being selfish in a situation where you think you need to tell someone and you feel like you're going to hurt them. To my like how I can explain it is you being selfless, because when you're showing yourself love, because you cannot be in the situation for forever where you feel like this person is not for me, but you're holding on because you're afraid of hurting them. You'd rather hurt them now than hurt them 10 years or 10 months down the line in the relationship. So to the disclaimer, I am not defending this person who broke my heart. I'm just saying that from the story that I've shared now, Mary and Eric's story, now things make more sense to me as to why it was necessary for the breakup to come earlier on, because it gave me time to breathe, it gave me time to heal faster, because like I say, I wasn't in deep, right? But if you're in deep, then this thing is going to hurt you so badly. So this is just my take on a relationship from a point of, if you're not feeling someone, you'd rather be selfless in a way that you're selfless to yourself by taking yourself out of the situation, and as well as showing love to this other person, because you're not putting them in the same situation for a long time and ending up hurting them. So yeah, this is a short video I wanted to do today, just from a story and from a personal feeling and how I went through a heartbreak in 2020. Nonetheless, like I keep telling you, 2020 was shit, but we thank God, because that breakup was more or less a blessing in disguise, because it gave me the focus I needed in everything else in my life, and just using it to heal, right? Like I focused more on this YouTube journey, I focused more on my Instagram journey. Please go follow Akura Closet Trade, and please make sure you subscribe here as well. Hit subscribe, switch on the notification bell, alright, so that you're updated anytime I put on videos. Yeah, so blessing in disguise. Don't take breakups as something that is meant to hurt you all the time. Yeah, so that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for being part of my gossip session, and take care of yourselves. Mwah.